Thanks for joining me. This is Aerial Traveler. I'm here in southeastern Ohio. It's June 2023. It's a beautiful morning, a little damp, but I think the rain is going to hold off today. These are actually a cluster of white oaks. They're all separate trees. I'm going to try to climb this large one here. They have a slight lean to them going out this way, so I'll need to kind of walk up the spine here. You can kind of see my gear explosion here. That's my backpack, trekking poles, gear bag. They're leaning up against this other large white oak, and I was also eyeballing that canopy. I actually haven't been in this tree yet, so I might try to get over there if I can. Okay, this is some of the gear I'll be using today. I have Samson Predator rope. There's a DDRT or moving rope system on the other end of that rope with the hand spliced eye. I have a half dome helmet here. This is my GoPro Works. Spare memory cards, batteries, things like that. I've also taken to carrying a light first aid kit. I figured it couldn't hurt. There's all kinds of goodies in there. I am going to be using some nitrate coated grippy gloves. And here I have 2 arm sleeves by Buff. These have some UVA and UVB blocking to them, I think, if there's any left in them. I've had those for years. I'm not sure if Buff makes them anymore. Buff, if you're watching, why aren't you making arm sleeves anymore? I really do like the arm sleeves. They give you a lot of options to kind of half ventilate your arm. They keep the sun off of you, and they do keep you cool. They're great for the desert. They're also great for kind of forest environments like we're in now, where there's a lot of no-see-ums and mosquitoes. They usually keep the mosquitoes off your arms. Okay, this is some of the gear I'll be using today. I have my New Tribe saddle. It's got 3 different swivels on it. A large Petzl swivel on one bridge, a DMM Director swivel and connector on the same bridge as a large Petzl swivel, and on the second bridge I have the Camp Gyro swivel, which I really love. The 2 bridges on my harness here go through the same hole in the mounting plate. That gives me this additional spot here to potentially tie into on both sides. Some people call these the forward D's. Okay, I've got a Saka knee ascender here. I have my Weaver chest harness. It has a short extension there just to extend the tie-in point a little bit, and a small carabiner. This is the CT right foot ascender. It's nice and lightweight. I have the Hipstar Flex lanyard. This is fairly new to me. It does have the thimble pressuk here attached and stowed on the end carabiner. That's a 4-meter, 13-foot lanyard. I have my extra long lanyard here. This is a double-ended lanyard essentially. One end of the rope I can use with the DMM Captain Hook. The other end is a moving rope system using a hitch climber pulley. I have a leather rope sleeve on there also. I'm going to try to use the Singing Tree rope runner today. I've adjusted this a little bit. This top bollard was a little loose for my weight, so I added quite a bit more friction. Hopefully I don't get any creep today during the climb. Quick mechanical advantage, just using a Petzl Basic bolted to a fixed plate pulley. I don't use this as life support, just as a rope grab for a handhold and for a quick mechanical advantage. I have the Tarango cinch here. These are discontinued, but I use that on my hook line if I choose to use the hook. And I've got the Captain Hook here also. I've got two Rock D carabiners here, and this is a Rocco carabiner. This lanyard uses two Rocco carabiners and a large stainless steel quick link. I use the quick link to attach to the Captain Hook here. I am going to bring the wrench along with me today just in case I need to make any adjustments to the rope runner. I still don't quite have it dialed in. The two other things here are my trusty water bottle. That's a Klean Kanteen water bottle. And this is a little traverse kit that includes a small grapnel, some additional throw line, throw weight, and a rare earth magnet. I was going to bring it along today. I'm not sure if I'll use it, but I'll have it with me just in case. I also have the DMM revolver up here. I'll probably use that just to take the kit along with me. You never know when you might need that revolver. I forgot to mention my redirect sling here. This is a chain type redirect sling. That's what I use it for, at least. Each one of these loops here are rated. I just use a old carabiner there at the end. I sometimes use that to redirect my SRT or SRS system line while in the canopy. Has a lot of uses. It's pretty compact. It gets pretty small for your harness. I'm going to attempt to do a canopy anchor today. I'm using a stainless steel Delta here on the end of my rope. This is 550 paracord, 7 strands. You can see this has been out in the woods for a while, probably 5 or 6 years, and it's still holding up strong. I'll probably use the paracord today as the pull down for the canopy anchor. Okay, I'm going to attempt to put the rope runner on the rope here. Feel free to laugh. This may be a bit comical. This is one drawback, I think, to the rope runner, or at least the original rope runner. It's pretty darn tough to get on the rope. It is midline attachable. Let's see if I can get it on today. Wish me luck. I'm not able to do this with gloves. Looks right. That's right. Ah, success. comfy here. I don't think I'm going to go up any farther. I got my original SRT system and rope here all still in place. I have my short lanyard deployed just as kind of a positioning aid. And then I'm going to try to see if I can get my hook over there in that fairly tight crotch. I hope I don't get it stuck. I'll probably have to throw left-handed.
Okay, I usually like to set a moving rope system in the tree that I've traversed to, and if I'm going back to my original tie-in point in the other tree and I have a SRT device, I like the ability to have a controlled return using a moving rope system. The nice thing about the moving rope system or a DDRT system is you can get the rope back to you real quickly. Okay, I'm going to release the moving rope system from this tree. That allowed me to come back to the original tree in a controlled fashion. Hopefully I can get this carabiner through that crotch up there. I think I can. Just a little something extra there. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go down now. I'm going to see if this is adjusted properly. Hopefully I don't get any creep. We'll find out here real quick. kind of fighting the lean a little bit here. I want to go out and pendulum that way, but that whole tree is covered in poison ivy, so I'm gonna try to stay away from that tree today. Oh, great. Wire mesh goggles are back in season. Look, this one's ripe.